Good morning. It is August 8th, 2026. I'm about to head over to the Greensboro Public Library convention today, which is from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So this anime convention, I believe it's its second year, and it's hosted in downtown Greensboro at the Greensboro Central Public Library, and it's run by really great people, so I'm very thankful that I can support them. For us artists, we were able to set up or load in yesterday or today, and I chose to go yesterday just because I am local, and by local it's only like about a 40-ish minute drive, give or take. And I am thankful that I did that just because I realized it took me about like 3 hours to set up. I usually take forever to set up, so I'm just glad that I got that out of the way. So now I got to kind of wake up, take my time, drink my coffee, and head over there stress-free. So because I set up yesterday, I don't have to bring a bunch of stuff today. The only thing I am bringing that's pretty substantial is my cured taiyakis. They need a little bit more time to kind of harden a little bit more, so I'm bringing those. And then my backpack with all my stuff, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to today. So come, I'll bring you on with me, and I'll be kind of showing you what's going on. But before we do that, let me show you my new booth cover. I'm so excited about it. It says logging off to keep it gaming themed, and then features my Instagram and website in case people who pass by want to check me out. Okay, now we can head to the con. So the nice thing about being near a bookshelf is that you can put your tripod and your cameras on top, so you get a pretty nice view. But here is my table set up for the day, so pretty satisfied with it. Also, I was not used to this, but there was windows and lots of space, like more than enough. And the fact that I could feel the sun on my skin feels a little different compared to other artist alleys. And look at the space, like 3 or 4 people could like walk through it at the same time. Alrighty, so here is the review. So I'm basically calling it a mini vlog because this is basically all the footage I got. Normally I try to get a lot more footage at conventions, but honestly, traffic stayed pretty steady throughout the day, and I was consistently making sales, and so there weren't really a lot of long stretches where nobody was walking around where I could stop and film. So good problem to have. This was my first time vending at the Greensboro Public Library Anime Con, and overall, really good experience. From what I heard, they actually surpassed their attendance from last year, which is really exciting because you can tell this is an event that is continuing to grow. I also heard really positive things about the cosplay contest from friends who attended, and there were definitely a lot more people walking around in cosplay throughout the day. Now from the artist side, I was really impressed. Like I mentioned before, space. I'm just used to artist alleys where we're like really squeezed together, and here I actually had room to breathe. There was windows, sunlight, but seriously, very comfortable vending environment. I didn't feel cramped, and I think it's also worth mentioning because there's kind of a trade-off here. So from my understanding, the GPL Anime Convention receives quite a few artist and vendor applications, and because this is ultimately still a public library with a limited amount of space, they're only able to accept somewhere between 18 to 20 artists and vendors. So on one hand, that does make it a pretty selective event, and unfortunately that also means more people may end up being waitlisted simply because there aren't that many spaces available. But on the other hand, once you're actually inside, you can kind of see why. They're not trying to cram as many tables as physically possible into the building. The artists there, like, we have enough room, attendees have space to walk around and shop, and so everything just feels comfortable. So definitely goes both ways. I'm just really thankful that I was able to be part of it this year, especially since this is my first time vending there, and I really hope I get the opportunity to continue coming back in the future years. The organizers and volunteers were also fantastic. They regularly came around to check on us, offered us water and drinks, and asked us if we needed anything. And I actually vetted this event completely by myself. And when I needed to use the restroom, I was able to have a volunteer watch my booth for a few minutes. So just felt overall very supported. Now, relative to profits, I was very happy. And I feel like the other artists can say the same thing. I went into the event with a particular goal in mind and I hit it. So I moved the goalpost and then I hit that and then I kept moving it. And that was kind of basically what happened throughout the day. And obviously, everyone's sales experience is going to be different depending on what you sell, your price points, your audience, so on and so forth. But overall, this event was worth it. I'm about 30-ish minutes away. Vendor cost was essentially around like a $30 donation, so very affordable. Didn't need a hotel, barely had travel expenses, and parking on Saturday actually ended up being free. So my overhead was extremely low, and I was able to become profitable very quickly. So would I come back? Absolutely. Um, you can really tell that the people behind the GPL Anime Con really care about seeing this event grow. And considering that they surpassed last year's attendance, it looks like it's heading towards a really great direction. So even though I failed miserably at getting enough footage, this event was a success. And hopefully I'll be able to come back next year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.